Now we're going to 5.2, where we're going to look at whether temple and family history work is a demand that's placed upon members or a solution to the issues and challenges that they face in life. I guess many of us that have lots of stress in our life and problems that are there, whether it's financial, whether it's work or job, whether it's family, whether it's something demands that are placed upon us of the community, and all those things are there. And it just seems sometimes the church might add to that stress. So is temple and family history activity just another church demand that's placed on you, which adds to your stress? Is it an unwelcome stress that you just avoid or put off to deal with later? And I guess the part is that we try and get that balance in our life. And it's that part, is this one that's just adding stress, rather than something that should be a joy. Now, the part is that we need to change our attitude and our thinking. So these church activity programs are a solution, not a demand. All the members have different issues and challenges in their life, and the role of the ward council is to identify what church activity program can help them with that issue. Now, it may be that some of them want to get a better job. Instead of having two jobs, they'd rather have one job that gives them better pay and gives them a career path, which we might then invite them to do BYU Pathway Connect so that they can get into a course and a qualification. It may be that they're having the part where they're got financial issues and they need to learn how to do some budgeting. And that's where self-reliance comes in and the number of courses that are available there. It may be that they need to understand the gospel better and church teachings and doctrines and be able to learn how to study the scriptures and understand them. And that's where the Sunday school program of Come Follow Me, where they should be encouraged it. It may be that some of them may need to understand their covenants better or understand how to search historical records so that they can build their family tree. And that's where courses in temple and family history are provided. Now, all of these activity courses are very much the oars that the church provides to help members press forward by enabling them to gain access to temple and spiritual blessings. I've spoken before about how the ward leaders are like the coxswain. They don't do any of the rowing. Their role is to steer the boat and ensure that there's one coordinated effort. And it's very much through that ward council that you coordinate and you ensure that the boat is going in the right direction and that everything is coordinated in one effort. So members need to think of all these activity programs as not a demand, but rather a solution. So whatever issues or problems that they have in their life, there is a course provided. Kevin S. Hamilton, General Authority 70 and Executive Director of the Family History Department, had this to say about temple and family history. If we can borrow from the metaphor that a rising tide lifts all boats, then the rising tide of temple and family history should be able to float many other boats that make up the fleet of the work of salvation and exaltation. Youth and children boats, young single adult boats, less active member boats, active Latter-day Saint family boats, and even the boats of those who are not of our faith. Now, those he's talking about there is that many times I've seen that temple and family history work is the last thing. We fulfill all the other things that we need to do, and temple and family history activity is right at the end. What he's saying here is that if we do our temple and family history, that it will lift all the other boats. Youth and children, young single adults, less active members, and even those who are not members of the church, that are not of our faith. So I ask that you consider and learn about the role of temple and family history and how it can rise all other boats within your family.